grief, good grief. What's this? Oh, that's my war with Connect. Smallpox outbreak in Evro. Though I had thought Earl Benoit to be a more reasonable man. His request to be allowed to duel his rival slightly yes. I like to allow the duels to happen. It's a good way to deal with things. Saves on court fees and all that. Hearings and having to listen to their dreary arguments at court. Oh, he called my wife a whore. Oh, he's taken my land. Oh, blah de blah. Just duel it out and the winner can have all the spoils. Thank you, bye. Next. Right, what's going on here? Oh, my dwarf man has got smallpox. Oh, and his children too. This isn't good. Right, this godforsaken war in Leon is almost over at 88%, and hopefully then my bloody ruler can come home and retire at age 73. Don't you think he's done enough? My son is a slave driver. Earl Mitrofan has made the county of Zuzu his primary title. Wow. So he's a count of 2 lands. What a way! He's moved up in the world. He started out with nothing, became my chancellor, fabricated the claim, was gifted a title in Raws, and now he's inherited another. Quite the story of a rise, eh? Almost like George I, rising from nothing to rising to something, eh? Not quite the same vein, of course. He's not a duke and he doesn't have all the children and doesn't have all the land, but he's, well, respectable. Respectable indeed. Well done, my friend. Well done. $97. Wow, they're steaming through the last few percentage of this war score, aren't they? Phew! And it looks like Castile have claimed it all. No more Leon. Wow. So who's the King of Castile? King Manrique the Wise. King Manrique the Wise indeed. Isn't one of his sons married to one of my family members? Yes. His son, his eldest son and heir to the Kingdom of Galatia, is actually married to my granddaughter. Ah, it's nice when these things happen, isn't it? Right. Am I? Whoa, has Bohemond turned into an old man? I just... Yes, he's old and grey now. He's old and grey, yet his father still lives. And your father still has the power. You must be embarrassed. Maybe, I wonder if he's plotting to have me killed. So good. What would have been awful is if he had actually revoked any of my titles for himself. That would have been quite the twist. Quite the twist indeed. But no. He's been a decent son, spoilt brat. He reminds me of a spoilt child, really does. You know, killing his brother just because he wanted his brother's toys, and then whining and moaning about his father not doing his bidding for him like he should, and all this sort of stuff. Reminds me of a, as I say, spoilt, whiny child. But well, we chose to put him on the throne only because, well, he's our son, and we're a sucker for family sometimes. But it's a good thing. A good thing because his grandson, sorry, is showing such promise. He's only 22. The best result, although I wouldn't wish it on him, would be for him to die in the next couple of years, and we skip him and go straight to Thurston. That would be a really good start to the new LP season, starting with a young, promising king. It would be nice. Anyway, Countess of Devere wants to fabricate a claim on the Duchy of Deheubarth. Wow. Don't get ideas above your station, love. It's not good. Thank you. End your ridiculous plot before I chop your legs off. Right, am I now relaxing in Evro? No, I'm leading troops in Evro. Why am I leading troops in Evro? I don't know. Am I the Marshal of England for some reason? No, I should be the Chancellor. I should be fabricating. Reigning in Bruges. Right, I'm in the King's Court. No, that's the wrong person. I'm now leading troops in Gwynedd. Wow. I didn't realise I was part of the King's army, you know. I didn't know I was a regular soldier. And another author proposes to compose my family chronicles. Obviously, too much history has passed in the Fleming era. It requires 2 writers, 2 episodes, 2 tomes, 2 volumes of the Fleming dynasty is required here. The story was just too big for one book. 59%, it's shrinking slightly. Duke of Gloucester slipping down there in the opinion polls. -50 for being ambitious. The Duke of Somerset slipping down from -18 now, down a bit further. It's because of it's because of his bad stats, isn't it? A lot of it is due to his bad stats. Craven and arbitrary, for instance, really bad stats for a ruler. But what can we do? We soldier on. The LP soldiers on as well. I don't know. We probably been going for about an hour and 20 minutes today. Today session. Yesterday's session went on for an hour and 20 minutes. More infight. Look at this. This is what limited crown authority does to you. Infighting. It's just. It's horrible to see. Got peasants revolting in Ireland. Oh, wait a second. I didn't see that. Good grief. Okay, so we have their army has decided to besiege my capital here, or not capital, but my holdings here. So once this siege of Roscommon is over, I shall take my troops down and smash them to dust. And then I shall deal with this little problem with my main troop force of my personal levies here, 1,600 men. Get them on the boats. We'll meet them in Mortain, I think. I will just sail them across and smash these first and finish off Connacht, and then together they shall come down to Ormond. I think that's the plan. So I've got wars going on in Kent. So somebody's trying to claim Kent. Got wars going on in Northampton. Revolt against the rule of Duke Albert of Oxford. It's all kicking off. We've got something going on in Derby. Herefordian claim on Lancaster War. And uh-oh, it looks as if we might have some problems here. Second Norman claim on Connacht War. No, it's not that one. Revolt against the rule of King Bohemond. Well, well, well. Isn't that quaint? Ah, he attempted to imprison him. And he's risen up against him. Okay, well, I'm sure the king can deal with that. There's plenty of forces at his disposal. I won't get involved. Leading troops in Maine now. Right, let's merge these together. Put my own guy on the main force. I'll have him on the wings. We'll have him on the wing over there, and then we'll take them over into the boats, where we shall sail them across the water and deal with a slight problem. We've got a holy war. Ah, here we go. The king's going to deal with this little uprising rather swiftly, which is good to see. Ah, Duke William the Fat is losing men. He's losing backers. Ha ha ha! They're seeing sense. It's good to see that they have some brains. Not stupid imbeciles. We are getting a negative penalty for landing on the boats, and this is looking rather grim. Another one loses faction. Wow, they're just abandoning, like rats from a sinking ship. Come on. Come on, that's it. We've got him. We've got him here. We've got him. Where are they going? Desmond? Should we finish him off? Nah, we'll let him roam around. No skin off my nose. In fact, yeah, we'll merge here. More troops mean quicker sieging. And then we shall deal with the rebels. Ah, just like that, they all left him, didn't they? All at the same time. What's he done? Has he done something to them? Has he got a negative trait of some sort? They just 1, 2, 3 left his faction just like that. Maybe they are seeing what the current king is doing against traitors, and they have thought, maybe we better think twice about going against this Bohemond fella. He's proven to be quite useful now. He was weak at one point, but his father helped him, and now he's strong, and well, we've got hair appointments. Bye! Oh, a daughter. Oh, longbow range is being constructed, so we can once again focus on further building work in our main holdings. So, Ruin, what do you want? Speak to me, Ruin. You want something? Castle towns, yes. Castle towns here and castle towns in Cornwall as well. Increase in the old taxes. Always a good bonus. Cut that. Although England is technically at a time of peace because of the Crown Authority, it's not at a time of peace at all. It's just infighting. Dukes and counts vying for more land, vying for titles, putting themselves into positions of power. They're a greedy bunch, aren't they? Just going down. I just feel like going down there, bashing some heads together and saying, "Get a grip! I want no fighting in my land, and if I see any fighting, I shall." Ooh, who's this? I shall strike you down where you stand. Says me that's nice and comfortable with multiple duchies and counties. But I gained those when England was in high Crown Authority. I gained them through other means. Taking them from our enemies, not taking them from ourselves. You should be ashamed of yourselves, people. Let's have a look at France. Are they still at war? Yes, they are still at war. But he's clinging on for dear. I don't know. This is a new king. This is the Henry king. He was pushed onto the throne through a faction, it looks like, and he's having to defend. Right. I can't believe that this is only 45%. He's definitely not going to capitulate at that, is he? I'm losing, but won't give up yet. Oh, you'll give up, pal, when I finish with you. You'll be begging for mercy. Begging, I tell you. Come on, Duke George. Now he's leading troops in Wiltshire. It's over here. So he's been down to Spain, he's been over to there, he's been up to there, down to there, over to there. He is run ragged. I'm surprised they can wheel him onto the battlefield quick enough. Because surely he's not going... I don't know, in those days 74 would be extremely well. Nowadays 74 is not too bad, but then it would be death's door. More peasant revolts in whoa, 2,000 troops as well. That's not good. What's with all the rebellions going on recently? The rule of Duke George is a noble rule. Look at all his vassal opinions. Only one vassal has a negative opinion, even then it's only very slightly. In fact, Duke George I of Normandy has been he's been I think the greatest of the Fleming dukes. Duke George I of Cornwall holds a place dear to my heart, of course, having all those family members that enabled the dynasty to continue on as it is today, claiming land, becoming a duke due to his close ties with King William the Conqueror, capturing land in modern-day Wales and modern-day Ireland, arranging the marriage alliance and the death of the Duke of Normandy to allow Hermione to become Duchess so that his grandson would inherit the Normandy title. A lot of good stuff he did, and ruled for a long time. I think it was 49 years. Definitely a man to remember. But we have Duke George I of Normandy, capturing an entire duchy of Brittany, putting his son on the kingdom. Not only that, but single-handedly dealing pretty much with his son's problem vassals, dealing with the problem armies in the field. Still not done at age 74, leading armies on his son's behalf in Spain, here, there, now instigating capturing of more land within Ireland. And then one more little thing.